What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back early morning grind. You know what it is, boxing clinic, and you know, same time Loeffler say. I see a lot of different people say it, and I want to know everybody's opinion on should the winner of Triple G, Gennady Golovkin versus Canelo, be looked at as the number one boxer in the world, pound for pound. Let me know what you guys think in the description. Try to respond to as many as I can. This is my personal belief is no. I think I Canelo like seventh on my pound for pound list. I don't have Golovkin. I already explained why I don't have Golovkin. His body of work is just too weak to me. People think because you hold a title that it means something. It really doesn't. He was handed his first title versus a guy that I don't even remember. He was handed the WBC title, from Canelo. David Lemieux fought for a vacant title versus Nadam, who'd been beat by everybody. So I still haven't seen him versus a worthy world champion. And I guess this will be his, this will be his fight to really determine what he's really made of. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if he dog walked Canelo in a few rounds. I just wouldn't. I'd be surprised if Canelo dogged him out in a few rounds. But this is not surprised, man. I think, Golovkin wants it. This is what he's been waiting on. And I'd be surprised if he chokes. But when you talk about pound for pound, I mean, if win over Canelo was cool. I think that's a good win. That gets him, in my opinion, somewhere. I had to push him somewhere in the top five. Probably bump Lomachenko out of there. Bump Lomachenko out of there. Maybe make him 6, something like that. I say that because, if Lomachenko fights Rigondeaux next, I mean, come on. That's a lose-lose situation for Lomachenko. You supposed to beat a guy that's moving up 8 pounds, But Rigondeaux is talking that shit, and if I don't know. I had to bump somebody up out of there. I don't know who it would be. Would have to be Keith Thurman due to inactivity, Earl Spence. I don't know if it'll be Lomachenko. Him and Rigondeaux, that's a great fight, and I plan on going to that if it's at the theater room in the Madison Square Garden, quick trip. But I don't know. But I'll definitely make room for Golovkin in my top 5. He got a legit win over Canelo. Depends on how he win, how spectacular he looks. If he does it with ease, he could be up there in 2. But I just don't see nobody being better than Andre Ward. Now the argument is that Andre Ward isn't the most popular ambassador for the sport of boxing, and I agree. Very bland personality to the public, but he does have an edge. Andre Ward does have some dog in him, and I think a lot of people let that go under the radar. But he's not a rah-rah guy. He doesn't get a lot of knockouts, and that's if you're wondering. You're like, oh, Crawford's not a rah-rah guy, Spence not a rah-rah, Lomachenko not a rah-rah guy, Golovkin not a rah-rah guy, right? But a lot of those guys, score knockouts or, have exciting fights in them. Andre Ward is mainly a pocket and an inside fighter. That's a grinder. He's gonna mow you down. For Canelo, he got the star status amongst the Mexicans and the West Coast. It's him trying to expand his brand from here to the UK. If he beats Golovkin, I think he needs to go to the UK and fight, do some East Coast fighting as well. He'll be up there, possibly in the top 5, 3, 2, depends on how spectacular he looks, in my opinion. But I'm gonna rule out either one of these guys jumping the 2. I'm just being real. Especially if, Golovkin goes on to win and becomes lineal undisputed champion. I couldn't rule him out being a number 2. But number 1, Andre Ward, he just has the body of work, man. I'm not a big Andre Ward fan, but his body of work is just superb, and I think he's on his way out, He said he only won big fights here on out, and possibly he can. It sounds like, what his trainer's saying is they winding down. He's accomplished everything he wants to accomplish. He moves up to cruiserweight, gets the title, beats the winner of the World Boxing Super Series tournament, possibly, or just wins the title and just leaves out. I don't think that's the issue. But I just see him as, the A-dominant alpha male right now, the pound for pound list. And then I think Canelo and Golovkin depend on, how the fight goes, how good a performance, anywhere from 2 to 5, I don't see it's being a dull performance for the winner. I think this is going to be a career-defining performance. But let me know what you guys think and why. If you think these guys should be pound for pound number 1. We gone.